Hello, my name is Ahmad Irfan Aldy. I'm from the Gadjah University, and here I will present my paper with Empirical gas Greenium exiting in green bond and Empirical study. The introduction of the species begin with global issue, climate change, and international commitment. Climate change has become a very serious global issue and has turned countries around on the world to take significant action. At the meeting held in Nusa Dua, Bali in 2018, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia specifically highlighted the importance of green finance as a solution to support sustainable development. The global commitment is also reflected in the 2015 Paris Agreement, in which 196 countries agree to control global warming by keeping the average global temperature below 2 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial level. Indonesia has demonstrated its full support for this global commitment by ratifying the Paris Agreement of Law Number 16 of 2016. This commitment was further strengthened with the issuance of Presidential Regulation Number 59 of 2017 on Sustainable Development Goals. To achieve Sustainable Development Goals, the involvement of all parties is essential from the government and the private sector to the general public. Globally, the financial kingdom has shown a positive growth trend from year to year. In 2022, European bond issued reached $587.6 billion, an increase of the 50% compared to the before year. Europe is the largest contributor to the green bond market. The total issuance reached $309.6 billion. This data reflects to the world's growing commitment and awareness of the importance of sustainable financing in addressing environmental challenges. In Indonesia, the use of green bonds by the banking sector is still relatively limited. Based on data from Refinitiv, today only three major banks have issued green bonds, namely Bank BRI, Bank BNI, and Bank Mandiri. This indicates that the Indonesian banking sector is still in the early stage of developing sustainable financing instruments. The limited issuance of dividend in Indonesia has slowed down the transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Based on data from the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Research from period 2007 to 2020, the proportion of investment in the new renewable energy and energy conservation sector still lags, and the lack of money from sustainable financing instruments has caused in energy projects to face obstacles in obtaining funding. As a result, achieving the net zero emission target in Indonesia has become increasingly difficult. Reaching the end could have a negative impact on national economic competitiveness and long-term environmental sustainability. So based on the above background, why as there are so few companies is using green bond, causing clean energy projects to face obstacles in obtaining financing. What are some of the challenges faced by banking in developing this sustainable instrument? So the research question in this study is number one, are there any difference in the characteristic of green bond and conventional bond at the time of issuance? And the number two, are there any difference in yield between green bond and conventional bond? And number three, are there any difference in the determinant of yield between green bond and conventional bond? And the theoretical basis for this is asset pricing theory. Explain the relationship between the price of an asset being determined by future cash flow and the level of risk. In the context of bond, yield is compensation for risk, such as credit risk, interest rate risk, and liquidity risk. This theory includes derivative models like the CFM, and then arbitrage pricing theory, and the term structure of interest rate, and then theory of information asymmetry and signaling theory. It's also the risk-return trade-off theory, conceptual of interest rate, equity, specifically liquidity patterns, and credit risk theory. These are some of the literature used as references for this study. And then set of sampling method. Data collection includes all information related to green bond and conventional bond used by banking bank or corporate in Indonesia for 2018 to 2025 for green bond, and from 2016 to 2024 for conventional bond. The sampling method used is proportion sampling. The criteria established are as follows. For number one, bond should be private company or state-owned enterprise listed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange. Number two, the bond issuing company must have complete information related to the variable to be studied. And number three, the bond issuing company must be classified as a green bond issuer and also conventional bond issuer. The data is secondary obtained from a definitive account and the Indonesian Stock Exchange, and then Indonesia Central Securities Depository and the Indonesia Academy team and the company official website. And the variable are the liquidity, green gummy, issue size, coupon, tenor, sector industry, and rating credit. And the analysis method, number one is testing bond characteristics. Step by independent sample data, assumption of normally distribution data, and the homogeneous variance. And then main users, if data is not normally distributed or the variance is not homogeneous. And then compare the variable of issue size, coupon, tenor, and interest rate type between green bond and conventional bond. The number two, analysis of the yield difference. point difference. Instead, is construct a conventional point curve. Then, if the R2 theta point with the same tenor, sample here we separated in them. And then obtain the linear regression and then calculate the yield state and then Greenium really symbol field specific view or sigma. And the last is analysis of yield determinant with this model. In the model 1, this model is used to identify the factors that can affect the yield to maturity of Greenbone only. And the model 2 or conventional model, the structure is second model equation similar to the first model, but it is used only to the conventional burden data. And the model 3 combines regression with interaction. This third model is used to directly that whether the influence of each variable differs between green bond and conventional bond using a regression approach that includes interactive variables. And now is the result. Number 1, the difference in the characteristic of green bond and conventional bond in issuance state. The difference lies in the size of the issuance and coupon, where green bonds tend to have smaller issuance size because they access to green projects being funded. And the coupon, where there are variations in coupon that tend to be lower for green bonds. And number 2, the existence of Greenium in the Indonesian bond market. Greenium is a situation where green bonds have a lower yield compared to conventional. The study provides an initial indication that the Greenium phenomenon exists in Indonesian bond market with a model on the side. And the last, or number 3, is determinant of return. The study also conducted a multivariate regression analysis to identify factors that affect the yield to maturity of bond. The results show that coupon rate, maturity, and credit rating significantly affect yield. However, the impact these factors differ between green bond and conventional bond. This means that in the Indonesian market, for green bond, ESG factor and price perception of sustainability can influence investors' sensitivity to coupon rate or tenor. For conventional bond, investors are more focused on traditional financial characteristics such as coupon rate and credit risk. And then implication and contribution for this from this study is study provide empirical contribution to the literature on sustainable finance, particularly in emerging market such as Indonesia. It provides scientific insight for bank or company considering using green bond, taking into account sector, premium potential, and ESG investor expansion. It's so that financial market in Indonesia are beginning to respond to sustainability principles, albeit still in the early stage. Thank you.